Welcome back, everybody. I'm Josiwe, and this is another episode of Let's Play Skyrim. Let's go ahead and continue before the music gets too epic. Okay, now when last we left our hero, Adoranso Ragefire, he had been investigating a series of brutal murders in Windhelm. Eventually, the trail led here, a manor named Hiram, which had previously been the property of, I believe, Frida or maybe Frigga Shattershield. In any case, we came here and we investigated. And at the time I wasn't sure whether or not the owner of the house, Frigga, had been the butcher herself or another victim, but upon reflection it seems obvious that she had to have been a victim because she was killed before the most recent victim, Susanna the Wicked. So we know that she was murdered here in her home, and it seems that the butcher in question then began using this place as a sort of base of operations after he murdered her. Whoever the butcher is, he's killed at least 4 women, and then, although this looks kind of like more. And we found some interesting information. We found a couple of journals that belong to him, and we found these Beware the Butcher notes from Viola Giordano. And he's collected them, almost like trophies. And the one other thing we found was this bizarre, or this strange amulet. Strange amulet, that's it, okay. Yes, let's look at this. Okay, so this was this strange amulet we found here along with the journals and all the bones. I don't think I actually looked at it last time. That's pretty badass. Giant green skull. No inscription or anything like that. Kind of harder to manipulate than I expected. There we go. Anyway, so that's where things stand. I guess now there's really nothing for it except to go speak to Jorleaf, I guess, and then probably Viola if we run into her, or if we can track her down. But I think we're getting pretty close to discovering who this butcher is. We know that he was recently using this place as an operating base. We know he's involved in some kind of bizarre, sick experiment that requires seemingly quite a few body parts. Who's this over here that lives opposite him? Clan Cruel Sea. Interesting. Alright. I'm going to steal all their flowers. There we go. So, let's go up to the Palace of Kings and speak to Jorleaf and see what he has to say. Oh, there's quite a lot of flowers here. That's nice. Flowers, of course, mountain flowers, of course, being used for the 3 primary potions. I believe it's red, blue, and purple flowers are used for health, magicka, and stamina.
Why? Why there? Is no place safe?
Okay, so here we go. Here's Jorleaf, standing here with the Jarl. Let's update him.
Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
Okay, let's ask him about this first. Jorleaf, what can you tell me about the butcher?
Ugh. Have you been talking to Viola Giordano? She posts us all over the city, and someone keeps taking them down. Ask her about it if you want an earful.
Oh, so maybe he was not taking them down as trophies so much as to protect himself? Or to make sure he had a steady supply of unwary victims? In any case, let's ask about the amulet as well. Do you know what this amulet is?
I've never seen anything like it. I would take this to Calixto at the House of Curiosities. He has a good eye for strange trinkets. Might even give you a bit of gold for it.
I see. Okay.
Travel safely. Dangerous out there.
Oh, it's gonna cost almost everything I have to get that house, too. 12,000 gold? That seems a bit outrageous, doesn't it?
In the Reach.
A reasonable strategy.
And you, Yorleaf?
Well, sir, the hold of Falkreath is fairly vulnerable and blocks the only road from Cyrodiil.
A good point.
Oh, so he gives pretty good counsel.
Sure, my lord. I am not skilled in the arts of war or military tactics.
But you're able to see the whole in the parts. And for that, I'm grateful.
I do the cooking and cleaning around the palace.
Wow, apparently you do the aging as well. Holy, look at this guy.
Don't need to pay me no mind. I'm the least important person in here.
You're the one, Cap.
Oh, thank you. I'm quite proud of those illusions. So we have two people to speak to now in our investigation. One is Viola Giordano, and the other is this Calixto fellow. Calixto? What was his name? Ugh, this is not very well designed. This quest thingy. I wish it would list more information if you were looking for it. You know. Oh wait a minute. Here we go. Maybe on the local map we can find something. Okay, so that's going to be someone. So let's go find out who it is. Okay, that looks like probably Viola.
Be
Yep.
on the lookout. After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety.
What can you tell me about the butcher?
I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught.
How can the rest of the people not care?
Oh, they care, all right. Just none of them thinks to do anything about it. They say I'm just snooping around bothering people. But I'm trying to save lives.
Hmm. And the guards?
They say they're too busy with a war. I say, what good is winning a war if we're still terrorized by one of our own?
Hmm. You make good arguments. You still seem a little bit unbent to me, but I suppose I can trust you with this. I found this journal in the killer's lair.
Huh? What's it say?
A court mage. Oh, is that who it has to be? I didn't grasp that implication, but I mean, I suppose. Yeah, they said earlier in the game that there's generally only one wizard in any hold, and that's the court wizard, except, of course, for the college. But I assume there would be other magic users scattered throughout the land doing foul things like this. You know, refugees from Cyrodiil or something like that. But, I mean, this is the only dialogue option I'm given, so. Sounds like the court mage has been experimenting.
Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years. As long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
Okay, so that crazy old destruction teacher that I met in Ulfric's service, I guess it turns out
all day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses
there seems to be some sort of indication that he may be involved, but I do want to speak to this Calixto fellow. If he's still available. What, didn't he have a shop? Maybe I can go talk to him anyway. Yeah, Calixto's House of Curiosities. Okay, let's try and go there real quick. Wait, which way? Go south, alright. And then, yeah, and then turn left.
Don't suppose you...
You trap a soul, I'll enchant it for you. So, was it this one? Oh, it's locked. What time is it? Where's he at? All right. Well, at least I know where that is now. So I guess I have to go speak to Jorleif again in the Palace of Kings. I don't know where Lydia's gotten off to. She's probably stuck on something. By the way, for those of you, some of you may have caught this. I don't know which house this is, but there's this little symbol right here again. And I'm beginning to suspect it's probably like a thief symbol. It probably means something. Because we found it on some rich places in Markarth as well. So for those of you in the Thieves Guild, there's a message there for you about Brunwulf Freewinter's house. You know, for those of you watching, obviously this is only one playthrough. I'm not going to even come close to completing the majority of the game because you know, it doesn't necessarily fit the way I'm playing this character. But even if I had, you can just the different way you play, even if you played the same like choices, but if you played it with a different character, a different type of character, like a melee or a thief instead of a mage, you know, those being the three archetypes, the whole game is different. Like, it changes completely. That's something I really like about it. You know, the fact of the immense amount of freedom in the game means that whichever way you play it, the game the game rewards you in its own way. Like, there's just sort of inevitably a different facet that you see each time you play through, a different face that it shows you. Okay, so let's tell him what Viola told us.
Finding victory across the land. I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
Okay, after speaking with Viola and reasoning through what we know about this place, we think it's possible the killer is Wunferth the Unliving.
That's quite an accusation. I assume you have proof?
Well, we have found evidence of necromancy. And found his amulet? I don't understand. Is this quest broken? Was I supposed to go see Calixto first, and then he tells me the amulet belongs to this guy, or... Because I don't know that this... Where did I get proof that that's his amulet? This quest is broken, man.
I don't want to believe it. Wunferth has been a trusted friend to Ulfric for many years. It pains me to see that the Whispers had truth to them. Wunferth shall be apprehended. I thank you for your diligence in getting to the bottom of this matter. The streets of Windhelm are now safe.
Are you kidding me? That is the dumbest resolution to what could have been an amazing quest ever. That's so horrible. First of all, they basically handed me the answer on a platter because I wasn't smart enough to figure it out on my own. But I should have had to talk to more NPCs. There should have been more clues. And then, like, instead of just like tattling and then him being like, okay, arrest him. Maybe I can watch him arrest him. That's something at least. Hang on, let's see if this gets any better. Okay, maybe I'll get to help take him down. If he resists arrest. Who, me? I'm not doing anything. What's up? Did he go through? Where is Wunful the Unliving, or whatever his name is? The guy. Why did I... Okay, I thought when this guy took his sword out that they were gonna, like, arrest him or something. Yeah, he's in here. Are they gonna come in here and arrest him, or what? Okay, cool.
What is the meaning of this?
You're under the arrest for the murder of Susanna of Candlehearth Hall, and Frigga Shattershield, and all the rest. We are wise to your scheming, you coward.
Has the whole city lost their brains? I've been scrying and auguring to find